Hello Summaroos, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the very first time. My name is Vicky and today I am doing a little speed build for you. This is based on another little challenge that was put forward by the Facebook group that I am part of, and every week there's a 10 by 10 lot challenge. This week's theme was to build a one colour house. So my colour, as you've probably already spotted from the outside of this, is yellow. So I just wanted to build in Sunset Valley, back to Sunset Valley, my favourite all-time town ever. And I thought, well, sunset, yellow, nice and happy, smiley. So yes, I thought I'd build a little yellow 10 by 10 home. So the requirements for this particular challenge is that you had to have space in this house for a car. So as you can see, I've put the car in there, and obviously that's yellow as well. And also you had to have space for 2 adults and a child. So it had to have more than one bedroom, presumably, or at least, you know, space for a growing family. So that was the challenge restrictions this week, which was fun to make sure that the house was big enough. So I have decided to build a 2-story house. We've got 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and then it's an open plan downstairs, which you will see shortly, which has got a kitchen, living room, dining area, and it's also got a little study nook as well. I really enjoyed this. I enjoy all the videos I do, but I enjoyed this because I really like the colour yellow. In my house, my real house, I've actually got hints of yellow in my own kitchen. I've got a yellow kettle and toaster and things like that. So it was fun to do a yellow theme. I enjoyed doing the yellow fridge. I thought that had a bit of a Smeg fridge look to it, if you know what the Smeg fridge is. They're kind of retro looking fridges. They're pretty expensive. Yes, I thought this was really fun to do a yellow theme. And it actually makes a change that I've started talking about the actual build, because I've realised in my last few speed builds that I haven't even bothered talking about the speed build at all until the very last minute. So I thought I'd change that tradition and actually talk about the speed build first and then maybe waffle on about my life. So I thought I'd do it the other way around this time. So that's the essence of this speed build. I am doing this a little bit later than I'd planned. I'd actually planned on doing this 2 days ago. Well, I'd actually done the speed build 2 days ago, and then I had a bit of a computer issue. It was totally my fault. I was playing around with the settings and playing around with cheat codes, and basically I bodged up my game completely and it wouldn't even open. So yes, so that was a bit of a problem because I hadn't done the screenshots at that point. I don't know what possessed me to suddenly fiddle about with my game, but anyway, I'd done the speed build and then couldn't get back into it to do the screenshots, so that was a bit of a nightmare. And yeah, so I wasn't able to complete this video. And then yesterday I had such a difficult day at work. As you might have known, because I keep talking about it in my videos, I've started a new job in the ambulance, and at the moment I'm doing kind of patient transport stuff until I move on to the emergency side of things. But oh my gosh, it was an absolute nightmare day. We were an hour and a half from home, which isn't, you know, massively far, but they were giving us jobs that we'd never get back in time, and it was actually really, really stressful. I'm not going to go into why it was stressful particularly, but it was a 12-hour shift anyway. And so obviously you don't really want to overrun on a 12-hour shift. We never actually got an official break either. So I only managed to woof down a sandwich at one point and then a bowl of cereal when I got home. So oh my gosh, I was just so utterly exhausted, and I'm absolutely exhausted today. This seems to be a bit of a running theme, but today I've got one day off today and then I'm back in again. So I thought, right, that's it. I'm doing my speed build. I have to get this video up. I have to get the little screenshots put on the end, and obviously the screenshots in the Facebook group so I can share my creation with you all. So yes, my day off, I'm looking at the sunshine outside and just enjoying the fact that I don't actually have to be at work today. Oh, it's lovely. So back to the actual build. As you can see, I've pretty much finished the downstairs now, and I was really happy with how that turned out. I used the bookcase, which was a bit retro looking as well. I kind of added in retro looking things to a bit like that painting that I've just put in the hallway upstairs as well, because like to go with like the fridge retro vibe as well. I don't know, it's not a complete design, but I just tried to have some kind of cohesiveness to it. Now we're on the upstairs. So as you can tell from what I've done downstairs, although it's a house based on one colour, I didn't want to literally make everything yellow, like the yellow floor, yellow walls, yellow everything, because I just thought you'd end up having some kind of massive headache when you walked into the house. So it's basically yellow with either natural or kind of grey tones with it. So that was the plan. So not literally everything is yellow, but anytime there's a colour involved, it's always yellow. I hope that makes sense, and I hope there's enough yellow in this house to satisfy you for it to be a yellow house. Oh, I've just realised this would be the perfect house for a Hufflepuff, which is a Harry Potter house. I haven't even finished watching all the Harry Potter movies or reading the books. I'm sorry if you're an avid fan, but I was very, very late to the franchise and I still haven't finished it. But anyway, I did get quite involved in it when I first did it, and I've learnt that I am a Hufflepuff. So there you go. Any fellow Hufflepuffs? That's me. And my point is that their logo and crest is yellow. So there you go. This is a perfect house for a little Hufflepuff sim. Maybe I shall do a Harry Potter style houses at some point. Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Anyway, I've got far too much to think about, but maybe that's an idea for the future. I will write that down and put that down somewhere. I've got so many video ideas. It's just ridiculous. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week for you with a full-time job. So I'm trying, I promise. But if something comes out a little bit later than planned, I'm sorry. I also don't have any exact days that things are going to come out because I work shifts. So I don't even know. Honestly, I genuinely don't know what day it is today. So yeah, I won't be putting any videos out on specific days, but I am trying for 2 days a week. Also, regarding my channel, I am going to be changing the channel name, because currently it is The Sims 3 Rewind, which I really love, but I have realised that it's actually quite restrictive, because I absolutely love sim games, not necessarily the Sims games. Like, I do actually like other simulation games as well, and whilst this channel is actually pretty much going to be the Sims channel, I do really like Sims 1 and 2 as well. I think they're absolutely legendary. There might be a place for Sims 4 videos, I'm not sure, but at the moment I want to focus on Sims 3. But having the name Sims 3 Rewind almost pigeonholes me into just doing Sims 3. So I'm going to be changing my name. So don't be, not my real name, that would be silly. I'm still going to be Vicky. I will be changing my channel name in the near future. I haven't quite settled on what yet. So don't be alarmed when that comes up and you think, oh, who on earth is that? I will give you some warning. But that's part of the reason the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed that I didn't do my intro about Sims 3 Rewind. Yes, so just very briefly, I will still have a Sims 3 Rewind playlist, but the channel name will change. Anyway, now we're on to the screenshots already. I hope you like my little yellow house. As usual, I'm going to put a download link below if you'd like to use this house in your games. It is completely CC free, so it only has all the content from all the expansion packs and all the stuff packs, and yes, that does include Katy Perry's Sweet Treats, because I used that for the table and then changed the colour of it just to white. So if you don't own an expansion pack, it may change some of the items slightly. And it does have some items from the bugdebug cheat menu, which if you don't know, you type in testing cheats enable true and then bugdebug. Like this one, like this, it's got the rubber ducks in there, which normally you'd have to go to the store to buy. But because I'm not playing it as a sim, I just bought them. And all the bits in the kids' bedroom here, you see all the little toys. Again, I bought them in the bugdebug menu. And no house is complete without a flamingo who's been changed to yellow for this purpose. Please give this video a like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video and if you could subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to hit the bell icon, you'll receive updates of when I upload a new video. And obviously, please share with your friends if you enjoyed it. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.